Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 22 Ultimate Team Road to Glory, and we are back again for another episode. It is episode number 84, and in today's episode we're going to be qualifying for the weekend league with the team you can see on the screen. Obviously this team really hasn't changed much in the past couple of days, weeks really, but it will change fairly soon. In the next episode we're going to be doing a lot of SBCs, a lot of packs. We're even going to do the party bag, so you know we may pack something, we may not, you'll just have to find out. But as I said earlier, we will be completing the playoffs in this one. So again, like last week, we only have to go. I can't even speak. We only have to go 4 in 10 this time, so that's quite good. And this is the first opponent that we do play against, like a 90 rated Robertson at left back. He had a few okay players, but we started off the brightest. Literally 12 minutes on the clock, we get the first goal with Vinicius Jr. You literally don't expect anything less really. He's just very, very good, and he's been performing for us very, very well. Alright, speaking of like the league player of the month and stuff, obviously Militao, that is a potentially new card. It might even be out tonight, it might be out, I don't know, it'll be out soon though, because obviously it is that time of the month when it does get released, so it should be him that wins it. I mean, the other options weren't great. I can't actually remember who was in the vote, to be fair, but I'm pretty sure Militao will be winning it, so that is a new SBC that will be coming. We'll probably also get like a prime icon or like some sort of icon pack tonight. That'll probably come, and we'll probably we'll get some other things. Obviously headliners out as well, so that is going to be interesting. I've seen a couple of leaks. It's looking like we're going to be getting an Aaron Ramsdale, as well as like a Kylian Mbappe, a Sangre from the Eredivisie. So there's a few decent players in there from what I've seen, so that will be quite good. But I don't really like leakers, to be fair, because it ruins the promo before it's out. I used to love coming on like on a Friday or whatever and literally just getting on this game to see what's out, you know, see what players have been released. Nowadays, you know, like a week or 2 weeks in advance, even 3 weeks sometimes. It's actually ridiculous, but yeah, that's sort of how the cookie crumbles in this community nowadays. So we're now going to move on into the next game, and as you can see, we start off very, very poor in this one for the first time. As you can see, it's Wilfried Zaha getting on the score sheet. That is a very good card, I can't lie. I was thinking of completing him for quite a while. He wasn't too expensive, but I thought, you know what, no, we're going to hold off like Team of the Year and stuff and just spend a heck of a lot of coins and obviously fodder and packs on getting, well, trying to pack Team of the Year basically, because we did it last year, opened maybe over 1,000 packs. I had like 400 stored at one point and opened them all. I'm not going to do it this year, obviously, we've not been saving them whatsoever, but we'll have the 85 times 10 from the wild card swaps or whatever it is. We'll also have a couple of like 83 times 25s from icon swaps, and we might have like an ultimate pack or something in there as well. So we'll have a few decent packs. But anyway, not speaking of Team of the Year for a second, look at this from Roberto Carlos. It's a free kick and he just whips it straight into the top corner. That's what you expect from him. Honestly, that is sort of why I did the card, I can't lie. Yeah, he's a good left back and he's solid and stuff. He's quick and everything, but he can shoot, and obviously it's been shown in the past couple of episodes. I'm pretty sure it was the last one. He scored an absolute screamer for us. We did actually end up losing the game, but he just is incredible at left back. And I'm so happy that I did him. So as you can see, moving on in this game, it's now 3-all as Patrick Kluivert has scored another goal to obviously give my opponent that there. But we then pick the ball up after he did a stupid sort of like touch after a rainbow flick. We knock it through. It's a great ball from the boy in goal, Kante, and Vinicius is just going to tap it across to Mbappe to give him a better angle to shoot and score. Definitely could have shot with Vinicius Jr., but I thought, you know what, let's be a little bit sweaty after he scored a couple of like interesting goals. That's another interesting goal right there. I don't know what Dudek's doing. He probably could have caught it the first time, the second time, you know, it is where it is. So we're now moving on into a penalty shootout. And as you know, I'm not very good at these. And the first one is saved once again. It's Mo Salah saved from the penalty spot. So we are obviously down 1, and then obviously he goes and scores with his Salah to make it advantage 1 to my opponent after the first round of penalties. We then move on into the second one. Roberto Carlos slots it home, which is obviously showing how Salah should be taking a penalty. Obviously Salah's missed a few penalties, not only on this game, but in real life recently. But as you can see, Kluivert then, he puts his away, so it's now 2-1 and still advantage to my opponent. We then step up with the boy Bernardo Silva. He scores to make it 2-all, still advantage to my opponent. If he scores this one, he's going to step up and score. So he's now still in front. We've got 2 penalties each to go. We need to score this one, and we do. No, we don't. I'm joking. Mbappe misses the penalty from the spot. So if Anthony scores, he's going to win the shootout. He steps up, and it's in the back of the net. So unfortunately, we lose yet another penalty shootout on this game. Too many. Honestly, I've lost way too many this year. I don't even think I lost this many from the whole of last year, and we're only in like December. Obviously, we're just turning into January now. Obviously, it is now New Year's Eve tonight and everything, so that's pretty much that. I hope everyone is well and stuff, and you go into the new year with a positive start, and everyone has a good time, because obviously over this last year, the last 2 years, it's not been the greatest. So hopefully in this next year we can obviously get some decent things going for ourselves. So anyway, we're going to move on into the next game of the qualifying then. Again, it's quite a nice team, and Neymar is the first one to notch a goal in the game, literally 3 minutes on the clock. And I just thought, you know what, he had a very sweaty team, I can't really be bothered, we've got loads of games to play anyway, so let's just go out and quit this one. So we did, and we're going to move straight on into the next game. And again, it's sort of a similar sort of side, I can't lie. It's a few players, from the last squad, and obviously we've seen before, like, Zaha's getting quite prevalent in people's squads now. Cornet, that link to him is quite nice. Cornet's a quality player, by the way. Absolutely rate him very highly. But anyway, we're in this game then, and what can we do? Well, it's a couple of nice passing, working routine. It's into Roberto Carlos, who sweats it across. We get the goal there with Kylian Mbappe. Who else, really? Let's be honest, maybe Vinicius Junior, but them two together are just absolutely ridiculous. He then levels the game up literally from, I believe, kick-off, and it's the boy Wilfred Zaha to get the goal back to obviously pull him level, which isn't great. So then we push on. Mbappe laying it across to Vinicius, tried a cheeky little flip-flap, then lays it across into Mohamed Salah's path. He shoots and he scores. He is very, very good. He's still very good. He doesn't get the amount of goal contributions that he probably deserves anymore. He used to get so many, but now obviously he's been pushed out to the right hand side. I don't really play the ball to the right hand side anymore, but when I do, he comes in sometimes and he gets the goals when we need them, basically. And then goes and scores once again with Wilfred Zaha. So obviously pulled the game a level, but then Vinicius Junior goes up the other end and smashes it on to make it 3-2 in the 36th minute. And then just before, pretty much just after his kick-off, we shoot again and score once again. It's Bernardo Silva this time to get the goal to put us 4-2 up. So we're absolutely cruising in this one until Kimpembe does knock the ball away, and we're going to lose it. And it's Son. He's trying to get around the players. He does just that, takes the shot and scores. That's a very, very sort of interesting goal to concede, I can't lie. There was a couple of players around him, he just took the shot out of nowhere and it's gone in. And then he pushes through in the second half and gets another one pretty much, it's a sucker punch, I can't lie. I'll be honest, I was absolutely battering this guy, and that's not even me saying that because, obviously we've just sort of bottled it, but we genuinely were battering him. And then in the 82nd minute, we get a ball, and it's Kimpembe to strike. Then Mbappe picks it up, we do a shot cancel, we shoot, and we score. That was honestly rescued, completely rescued, I can't lie. Obviously being 4-2 up, then 4-all. I genuinely thought that the momentum would have gone in his favour a lot more and then made him win the game, but we're absolutely fine. We've got away with it and we're just going to push on into the next game. So that is this next game then. This guy's got himself a decentish side. It's a lot of special cards, a lot of sort of special cards from the Eredivisie and the Dutch sort of national team as well. So it looks quite decent, but we're going to push through straight away in this one. And Vinicius Junior showing his silk in this game to get us 1-0 up. Just absolutely ridiculous. His agility is honestly the most surprising thing. He's so quick on the ball. Yeah, you'd know he'd be quick, but how responsive he is compared to other cards in this game, it's actually ridiculous. Then we go 2-0 up as well. It's the boy Kylian Mbappe, pretty much straight after we scored the first one as well. And it's actually going to make him pause the game, and we're going to get a quit off him, which is brilliant because obviously it makes things happen quicker, and you absolutely love it. So we're now up to 14 points. We need, I believe, 20 points. So we need 6 more points. So we need one more win, and then we can quit the other two. And then obviously we quit a lot more because we're doing all right. So this is the next game then. It's quite a nice team once again. He's got quite a lot of basic cards, this guy though. Obviously with the meta cards, for example, Ousmane Dembele, and obviously he's got a nice special card in Coleman. I reckon he packed him, to be honest, and he sets him through pretty much straight away. He gets very, very lucky to get around Dudek. I'll be honest though, you could genuinely put a Curry in net and he'd still save more than Dudek. He's genuinely terrible. He's like a paper bag. Even if you put a shot at him, it's going to go through him and it's in the back of the net. But then we do level put the game back up with Kylian Mbappe 11 minutes on the clock. It then gives me the ball from a goal kick and we take advantage straight away, taking the goal where, thank you very much, what a Christmas present that is, to put us 2 up. And he actually quits as well, so that is fantastic from him, and obviously it gets us another win, and that means it's going to be our final win because we're now up to 18 points and we've got a couple of games that we can just quit. As you can see, we've got 4, so that'll put us up to 22 points, so it'll give the extra 2 that we need to qualify for the weekend league, which we will play in the next episode. And obviously the next episode will be on Monday because I don't upload on a weekend anymore because I'm a bit busy recently, but we may go back up to 7 days a week, every day uploading. You'll just have to, see what happens with that. But as you can see, we've got a couple of packs for qualifying in the weekend league. One of them being a small prime gold players pack. What's this going to give us? Hopefully it's something decent. Are we going to see a walkout? Are we going to see a board? We're going to see a board. It's going to be Brazilian boards. It's probably going to be Alan or something, or Arthur, but it's not. It's actually Gabriel Jesus. That was like pretty much just after the freeze or the ice promo or whatever it is went out of packs, which is quite frustrating. So that's that one. And then we get another board here. What can we get in this one? It's Spanish this time. Right wing. It's going to be Sergio Asensio. Not Asensio. Yeah, it's Sergio Asensio. No, it's Marco Asensio. Where have I got Sergio Asensio from? I don't know. It's the goalkeeper, innit? Yeah, and then obviously in the final pack here, another rare gold pack. What is this going to give us? I hope it's something decent. It's another board again, to be fair, but this time it's going to be Colombian striker, so it's going to be an 83, and it's going to be Zapata. Okay. Not the greatest, not the worst though. We got 3 boards in them, and that's pretty much going to wrap the video up nicely. So if you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one tomorrow. Peace.